Hello and welcome everyone to Anfield Road TV. The World Cup watch-alongs just slowly coming to an end, of course. Quarter-final stage and the second match of the quarter-final matches of this evening. As you can see from the title on the thumbnail, a hugely anticipated game. Spain are coming up against a very old Belgium side now. Obviously the golden generation of obviously the Belgium side is certainly past now. Eden Hazard and the other players as well that had sadly departed. But you've still got Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, Trossard, obviously Doku, obviously some new blood into the side as well. But chat, if you are new to Anfield Road TV, yes, we do Liverpool news as well. And don't be worrying, there'll be loads of Liverpool watch-alongs and pre-match shows, post-match shows as well. Massive thank you to everyone that is tuned in on all the latest news, transfer shows, and just everything as well. Absolute legends. But this evening, as you can see, get your score predictions in the comment section below. Yeah, obviously the winner of this game will be facing France. Yeah, it's going to be an absolute tasty semi-final if it is France versus Spain. Or, you never know, we could be surprised by Belgium tonight. But I don't think any of us are anticipating Belgium to turn up because they're being obviously really poor. We'll speak about that, their analysis, in a little second. But firstly, we'll get straight into the starting 11. Do drop a like on the video if you haven't already done so. Really helps out. The absolute legends. Spain, obviously, not many changes anyway. You got Simon in goal, being a consistent throughout this tournament for Spain. Pedro Porro, Kabasi, Laporte, and Cucurella. So that's the settle back five, including the goalkeeper. Rodri and Fabian Rui has come in, obviously, for Pedri. I think Pedri has come into this game injured anyway. So, yeah, not best. In all honesty, that he is currently out anyway. So, or is he on the bench? Let's have a little look. No, he's on the bench. I'm chatting wham. So apologies there, chat. Yeah, Rodri in the number 6 position alongside PSG's Ruiz, and then up front a forward 4 attackers. Lamine Yamal off the right hand side, Dani Olmo in that central attacking area, Baena down that left hand side, the Atletico Madrid forward, and Arozabal. So yeah, not too many changes. Only Fabian Rui coming in that start 11 for Spain in the last game. And for Belgium, some names that we might be familiar with, or a lot of you probably, if you do watch a bit more Belgian football or more European football, you probably know a lot more of them anyway. But obviously Thibaut Courtois, we know who he is. Castagna at the back, former obviously Leicester City forward as fullback, obviously now is at Fulham. Ngoy in alongside Michel. De Kuiper, obviously the Brighton left back as well. The 2 number 6s, you got Tillemans and you've got Raskin as well. And then the forward 4 for Belgium this evening, very familiar names for a lot of people. And obviously Doku, obviously playing alongside his former Manchester City partner, Kevin De Bruyne, obviously Trossard, fresh off winning, of course, the Premier League last season. As long as Arsenal don't win the league this season, we'll be sound. And then up front, Tecatalare, if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know how I'm pronouncing that much better than some of the other names I've mentioned in the World Cup, but yeah. But yeah, he is obviously a former AC Milan. He's been everywhere. Obviously, I think Atalanta have just recently signed him as well. Yeah, it was at Club Brugge, started his career, then went to AC Milan for 1 season, then he's been at Atalanta, but I think he's been rumoured with a possible move away from Atalanta this season. So, chat, let us know if he's close to moving anyway. But in terms of Spain's bench, you've got Llorente, Grimaldo, Gavi, Zupimendi, Merino, who was obviously the match winner in the last game for Spain. Pedri is on the bench. I was chatting one before. Pino, Iglesias, Ferran, Williams, and Liverpool's man Victor Munoz as well. Hopefully Victor can get a couple of games, a couple of minutes anyway, and makes that desired big impact, and would be good, especially going into the new pre-season. Obviously coming back from just a recent injury, Liverpool's new man, so not ideal. But in terms of Belgium, some of the names that we are, obviously you got Theatre. Obviously I'm from a Belgium neutral point of view, I'm happy that he's on the bench because he's an awful centre half, and he's on the bench. And I think Belgium they'll have a much better chance with him on the bench. Theatre anyway. Le Mans, Man United's goalkeeper. Obviously Says, De Winter, Munayi, obviously the former Dortmund fullback. Salamakers, Witzel, yes, he's still playing. He must be about 51. Vanaken as well. Luca Bacchio, Pardo, Fernandez, Pardo, and Lukaku. Fernandez, Pardo, chat, has been a name that has been linked with Liverpool in the last couple of months as well. I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen too much of the Leo man. So if he is to come on today, hopefully he has that desired impact and he does well. Again, another forward that can play on the left, can play on the right and play through the middle as well. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he has that desired impact off the bench as well, chat. But do drop a like and let us know how your day's been, everyone. As I said, massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in. To all the content the last couple of weeks as well. Very much appreciated. It's only the beginning of this season. Hopefully, bigger and better things in terms of the coming seasons anyway. Rome wasn't built in a day. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, chat. Should be hopefully a very good period on the channel as well. And if you want to get involved, as I said, the post-match shows or any... we'll do many podcasts as well. Pre-match shows, post-match shows, transfers, the absolute lot really as well. So yeah, Jen, how are we, la? First commenting. Evening, Jack. What a day. Yeah, obviously reacting to the news. If you've missed the video today, if you've been living under the rock anyway, obviously you've probably seen it. But Edwards has left his FSG position, and where does that leave Liverpool? So yeah, check the video out on the channel. We haven't seen that anyway. Feels like deja vu from last season as well. Yeah, I understand Julian Ward is stepping up now. Is that right? I haven't seen, it's been muted, Jen, in all honesty. Obviously Gordon's taken a bit more of a senior role. I'll have more on that tomorrow as well, chat. Obviously, today's show, obviously, as when you are presenting a live show, I'd love it if it had a producer in my ear in terms of feeding me the graphics and all that, but it's a one-man band at the minute. So we're going to be doing it an updated version of that show tomorrow as well. So as we said, it would be there'll be many updates of the news that we had this afternoon as well. So feels like deja vu. How are we doing? I'm not doing too bad. Mark, Matthias, how are we, la? Chat, get your score predictions in the comment section below. Who have you got? I think a lot of us do have Spain to win this. But as long as we get load of goals for both teams as well. Phil, how are we, lads? Nice one for tuning in, fella. And just everyone saying hello to each other. Absolute legends. Not sure if I dare ask about any transfer targets after happening pretty much. I predicted hoped for both Edwards. Yeah. We need a sporting director for that, lad. But yeah, no, it's mad in a chat. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Anyway, in regards to, Richard Hughes, the end of his contract is going to be leaving. You do wonder if you can put yourselves in Andoni's shoes. Obviously, he'll be buzzing to be at Liverpool Football Club, but he must be thinking like, what's happening? But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so chat, do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like on the video. In terms of the stats as well in the World Cup, obviously Spain haven't conceded so far in this tournament. Goals per match, Argentina ranked 2.8, Germany 2.8 as well. Spain do rank on average per goals this tournament so far. 1 second. There we go. I was going to say they're not that far down. 1.5 goals per game. Obviously scoring a total of 9 goals at the moment. In terms of average possession, you'd expect Spain to be up there. Spain have had the... Where is it? Average possession gone there. In terms of the average possession so far for Spain, they have averaged 54.7% possession. That's lower than Uruguay, lower than Senegal, lower than Ecuador and Switzerland, and obviously Portugal. But of course, Spain have still got a game to play tonight, compared to obviously the likes of Portugal and other teams as well. France, obviously 7th in that ranking, but that's because they've played a game more. So, yeah, chat, not quite the Spain of many of a year, obviously, with the Carlos Pios, the PKs, the David Villas. It's a different incorporation, really, of course. No Fernando Torres, David Villas, the team that we all used. That was probably one of the greatest ever sides that I probably will ever watch. The majority of us will ever watch. The great legendary Spain side should have won more than it did, which is mad. Obviously, it won a World Cup and it won 2 Euros, I think it was, as well. Obviously, this France side over the last couple of tournaments, obviously French, obviously Kylian Mbappe could have ended up with 2 World Cups already, and he could be possibly going to another World Cup final anyway. But yeah, that great Spain side, chat. Obviously, this team is very, very different, in all honesty. Obviously, look at the focus on Yamal, of course, with his quality that he brings to the team. But obviously, the strengths, as we all know, obviously Rodri, Yamal. Yeah, it's an interesting backline as well, chat. If you've not watched too much of Spain so far in this tournament, I've as I've said to you on some of the watch-alongs we've done in Spain this season, chat. This tournament, Cucurella's over the last couple of seasons, he's really, I've been impressed. A couple of years back, I didn't quite rate him, but I think the more he's developed as a player as well, I think he's really in the right system, and I think he'll do really well for Real Madrid this coming season as well. So get ready, chat. The game will be very close, coming underway very, very soon. I think there will be a minute silence as well. Thinking of all those affected. But chat, Belgium. From right to left. I'll tell you, chat, that Belgium kit's nice, isn't it? Probably costs an arm and a leg. But yeah, Arizabal, not quite the Fernando Torres or David Villas of the world anyway. But still, Spain, I'll be looking for them to do the business tonight. As we got the big, massive countdown in Los Angeles. Tell you what. Certainly do get that advertising revenue in America, don't they? Yes, certainly get it's mad how many screens they've got in that stadium. But yeah, Belgium shooting from right to left, and Spain left to right here. Early ball here for Kaleta. So good little run there. So chat. Right, wait on a second there. Yeah. So change the colours on that. But chat, hope you're all well, everyone. Massive thank you for tuning in. So let me just change the team colours there. All these chats. Should have done that before. It's only something little anyway, but there you go. Spain in the red and Belgium in like the white and blue city colours. But yeah, get your score predictions in the comment section below. Even my toes. What have I just seen here? Have I missed something? Yeah, I've clearly joined the chat comments at the wrong point there. It's just, I think these are all, yeah, big up there, Scouts. Yeah, here, but surely Gordon will be a success now as well. Yeah, you'd expect to, Jen, in all honesty. Hero, absolutely chocolate. It's ridiculous, but we're not complaining, are we? Like, people pay thousands of pounds to go away in this kind of weather, don't they? So we don't get much of it, so we've just got to enjoy it, haven't we? Spain down the left-hand side here now. Cucurella, nearly trying to find Dani Olmo at the front post there. Made a great run, and that passage of play was deemed to be offside. Oh, sorry, chat. Yeah, Tillemans isn't on the. He is not. Apparently, he's pulled up injured. I was wondering where Tillemans was. Camera just panned to him there. So it looks like Tillemans. Yeah, he's on the bench, chat. So Vanaken. That's a huge disappointment, that, in all honesty, for Belgium. She's been so instrumental, not just for Belgium, but for Aston Villa over the last couple of seasons. Of course, Leicester, when he was there as well. Helping Leicester scoring the winner at Wembley against Manchester City all those years ago. Yeah, they should have enough, Spain. This should be an easy 2-3-0 job, in all honesty, for Spain. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad there, Chas. Oh yeah, Wes, we know that, lad. We know that. But nice one, lad. Good to see you in the comments. Jen 2-2. Jen's gone 2-2. Chas, I'm going to go 3-0 Spain tonight. Yeah, as I said there, everyone make sure you just got enough water and looking after all the pets as well, if you've got any. It's horrible weather for them. Yamal, Porro, ball in behind Belgium's back line. It's just about done enough there. Rask and Michelle there at the back. So Rodri, it'll give and go. Ball over the top. Clear by Belgium. But with the absence of Youri Tillemans, though, Kevin De Bruyne tonight needs a real banger of a game. Needs to have a good one, man. Yamal off the right hand side. It's going to be some match up there to Kuiper versus Yamal. Doku. It's a good little give and go there. To Catalara, needs to be doing that much more. Obviously, if no one's seen too much of him play, he's a big physical presence of 6'4", 6'5". And especially when you've got the quality and the wide areas that Belgium have, as have, obviously, Spain as well. But the pace of Doku and obviously Trossard, really good quality for Belgium. But I do think there should be quite a fair amount of goals tonight, hopefully, Chaz, with the quality on show. Pedro Porro, little give and go. Poor pass there from the Tottenham fullback. Obviously, Porro just recently signed a new contract at Tottenham as well, chat, if you missed that. Bit surprised, in all honesty, about that. But yeah, if it was Spain lacking it. Yeah, do you reckon 1-1 all the way to pens, Phil? Jack, would you have Spain to win on pens then, mate? Or obviously Belgium. Like, if there's one player that all Liverpool fans not hate, but like we dislike seeing him in an opposition team, is Thibaut Courtois. Such a phenomenal goalkeeper, man. I think we all have flashbacks to that final. Where we got beat 1-0. It's absolute joke of a goalkeeper in a good way. Obviously, what he done in the Premier League as well. Atletico Madrid, Chelsea. Obviously, Real Madrid as well. Real top goalkeeper, man. Yeah, it's been at one club, man, anyway. We said that last week. In terms of where he's been, obviously Real Sociedad. One club, man. But for me, when I've looked at it, mate. Do you rate him, Wes? Let me know. But as I said, 29 now. He's a very good technical footballer. But I think he's very dependent on the right system, if I'm being honest, mate. But if you're leading the line for Spain, you've got to have a lot of buy as well, haven't you? So, yeah, it's not quite as I said before, as I said, that legendary Spain team was a 2008, 2012 period, or probably a lot more wider around that, though. Obviously, Fabregas leading the line in the last World Cup win for Spain. Obviously, Fabregas up top. But that's how good that Spain side was. You had Fabregas up front with David Silva, and remarkable football inside. Total football. Where you going there? There you go, lad. Nice one, bud, for tuning in. Tonight, lad, we'll be live later anyway, so have a good day, bud. Nice one for popping in. Yeah, it's Basque, remember. The Basque region, that's going to be a free kick. That's an awful foul by Trossard there. Is that a yellow card for Trossard? That's a silly foul, that. Yamal switched over to the left-hand side there, so quite a lot of flexibility. Not with just the Belgium wingers as well, but it's fascinating, that. And if I'm Yamal, I'm running the whole of that Belgium back line anyway. Down the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, but silly fouls to give away by Trossard here. Just down the left-hand side of Belgium's penalty box. Opportunity. Yeah, you've got both options. You've got an in-swinger and out-swinger. Whipped in by Benet. Rodri. Endoy. Good defending there. By Endoy. Crucial interception there, because Rodri is a similar position that he scored that Champions League final for Manchester City. Yeah. He was just winding up that right boot. He put his foot through that. But Belgium's number 25 just got in the right position to deny the City man. That is a foul on Doku. And that's what the Belgian players are saying. Oh no. He didn't book him, sorry, chat. Was he commentating? So, yeah, kept his cards in his pocket then. It makes sense that an English referee's refereeing this game. Obviously, Michael Oliver's doing referee tonight, chat. Given that, he'd probably know, he knows the majority, like 90% of the players on the pitch. The majority of them are all like Premier League, aren't they? Or have played in the Premier League. True. Scouse, don't be. Scouse is grassing. What are you chatting there, lad? Yeah. It's good interception there. Rodri, down the left-hand side. Spain, trying to get the Reds up here. Kabasi, ball over the top here. It's lovely ball. Benet is claiming handball there in the penalty box from Michel. They're checking it. But I tell you what, it was a lovely ball. Diagonal switch there. Ball over the top. Kabasi. Excellent run by the Atletico Madrid man into the penalty box. And I tell you, yeah, it's hit his arm, but it's not like his arm's not up there. It's in a natural position. Yeah, no chance that was going to be getting given. Ball into the box for Belgium. Comfortable for Simon. Yeah, seeing that, Matthias. Yeah. Probably, I think that's more paper talk, mate. He'll end up with a big contact. I think, is it Leeds have snapped up Harry Wilson? So, Nico... let's see. Or Neco Williams. I think he'll probably end up at Leeds, mate. It's all about getting a bigger contract for him because he's a good fullback, man. He's a solid centre-half. Not a world beater, but he's a solid Premier League fullback. It was really refreshing. It's like when you see players leave Liverpool that like never kicked up a fuss. They just left for the right reasons. They just wanted game time, and yeah, it's good to see that he's really grew as a player as well and got better. So yeah, he'll probably end up at Leeds, mate. Because Harry Wilson's ended up at Leeds. Obviously, because they've offered him the most money, like, but he's guaranteed game time. But that's he's 29, 30 now, Harry Wilson. But that's a sensible move for him, I feel. Doku on the left hand side, got a couple of options ahead of him. He can get his head up. Caleta. It's a bit of a mismatch in height there from him versus... But yeah, it was a let-off there. Not the greatest of touches by the Atalanta forward. Really let him down there. Needs to get into Fernando Hierro. What a centre-half he was. What a centre-half. Let's see. How are we, lads? Yeah, it's mad. Mbappe, if it went the right way in the last World Cup. Oh, Yamal, that's madness. Oh, just missed the final ball there. Just a little pirouette on the halfway line, just gliding past opposition players there. But yeah. And the thing is, Mbappe's like 26, 27, isn't he? So he's probably... Dani Olmo, little back heel, couldn't quite get that final touch to set himself inside the penalty box there. But Dani Olmo, first time he's really got into the penalty box to just try and open up that space and have a little shot off. But just looking at that Yamal Maradona turn there. Yeah, there we go. It was a combination of Maradona turn and a Cruyff turn as well, in a bit like. Yeah, it's not much coaching going on in that French side anyway. You don't need to coach that side. You just need to set the lads up right and get the maximum out of them and just say, let them play football. It's like what Zidane done at Real Madrid, didn't it? And he won 3 Champions Leagues. That squad didn't need coaching, just needed guiding and leading. Oh, what a ball. Pedro Porro, can he keep that in? Benet? No. Nearly a ridiculous switch there by the Tottenham full-back. Yeah, it's off then. Here's a chat. As you know. It's a bit mad when you hear about that chat, isn't it? Like failed medicals. In a footballing world. But you never know. It might be like financial senses, like, or like an agent might have The keeper at the far stick. And he's a foul on Pedro Porro. The keeper. Belgium full, but flying at the far stick. Fair play to the lad. He's really settled to life in the Premier League really well. The keeper. Needed a bit of a settling in period, but he eventually got used to it. And yeah, it looks like another great Brighton sign as well. Oh yeah, Wesley said there, Messi. Yeah, Zinedine Zidane. I was gonna say yeah, it's mad, isn't it? The speaking of, just mentioned when they had rounds, has he been linked with the France job? Is it or Wes saying there? You'd expect him to take. There's probably he hasn't been involved in management at all. He only managed Real Madrid, doesn't he? He said publicly he doesn't want to move. He'd never move to England because of the press. Zinedine Zidane, and he obviously would not. But don't blame him. Oh, Dani Olmo, really good. Down the right-hand side. Pedro Porro. Cut across the box. Lamine Yamal's had to be a foul. And it's going to be a free kick for Belgium on the edge of their penalty box. Lamine Yamal just slipped at the worst opportunity there. It was good making good progress down that right-hand flank. Just, yeah, that ball should have really been to Dani Olmo. A bit closer to him. So would have given Spain a bit more of a better angle to move that ball across the pitch. Well, you are tuning in for the first time tonight, chat. No big opportunity as of yet for either side. Obviously, Spain dominating possession, as you would expect, 65% to Belgium's 35%. XG for Spain 0.30 to Belgium 0.04. Yeah, 2 total shots for Spain, 0 on target, and 1 for Belgium with 0 on target as well. Oh, nearly a lovely ball there by Spain. 25 yards from goal. Yamal, he's got it. Yamal, wide. Very surprised. He's appealing for a corner there, but Lamine Yamal, it fell kindly for the Barca man. And a player of his quality, just everyone in the world just expected that of us. Expected him to just bend that into the top right corner there. He's done that many of occasions for Spain. But it's a let off for Belgium. Another warning sign. Not that they needed it. But yeah. Trivela by Kevin De Bruyne. Didn't quite get that ball forward. But again, Kevin De Bruyne not really impacted the games to the level. Oh, that is awful by Doku. It's a 5-yard ball. That certainly doesn't help. None on the right wavelength. Doku and De Bruyne, and the majority of the Belgian forward line at the minute really struggling to make any territory in the Spain half. Yeah, Scouse like the stadium. Looks really good, mate, doesn't it? As I said, getting in the advertising revenue well and truly. Oh, Lamine Yamal's got to be a foul, that surely, referee. Got away with that, Belgium. It's a foul, just nutmegged. De the keeper there. It's a bit like Gareth Bale against Atletico Madrid in the final, where he just come off the pitch and then still kept it in nearly. But yeah, shut the legs there, lad. Hydration break. Tell you what, chat. One thing that we're all not going to miss is this hydration break. Don't ever let the Premier League introduce something like this. Barring some mad weather change in the UK, then fair enough. You've got to look after the players, but it just takes so much of the flow out of the game for both sides. Obviously, a team that's on the back foot to be made up with it, but 22 minutes, nothing's gone here. Yeah, Norway tomorrow, chat. Paddy the Baddy's fighting tomorrow as well, isn't he? Is it tomorrow morning or Sunday morning, whenever? He's got Paddy scrapping. Hopefully he does well there in that one. Really needs to win that fight anyway. I think it should be a good matchup for them. Really good matchup. Fully capable of winning. Paddy just gets his head down and keeps on working like he always does. And Conor McGregor, chat. And we've seen it before with Conor McGregor. All the talk. Then when he gets in the octagon, it gets absolutely walloped. Not like the old Conor McGregor. But I'll be very surprised if he wins. Yeah. Well, yeah. What is it, the NASCAR gear that they wear as well, chat? Have you not seen in NASCAR, like the big advertising revenue on them, like literally sponsors everywhere? Looks like 1 million sponsors or so. Just wait until, like, give it another couple more, like 10, 15 years. They'll start putting more sponsors on the kits. And when they do that, chat, then, yeah, it just wreck kits, I think. That's when you know the football clubs and the teams and everyone just really squeezing so much financial out of everything. We could all do one of that in the garden, lads, can we? Or the living room. That's why it's chat. Does anyone know? I know a load of you do watch a load of NFL, but go ahead, lad. He's certainly enjoying himself. The Belgian fan there. But yeah, it's a couple of billion that was worth that stadium, innit? Which you can understand why, but pretty sure it makes an absolute fortune. So hydration break is finished. Thankfully. Yeah. But I think Belgium would be very... Chat, you reckon Belgium would be happy? I think they are. And be happy in terms of the way this game has started so far. Really limited. Well, both teams have limited each other to next to nothing in and around the penalty box. Simon. Yeah, Belgium. It's mad though, chat. Like Belgium, I'm just looking there. I think Belgium were ranked 9th in the FIFA rankings. But there was a long time where they were like in like the top 2, top 3, or I think there was a point where they were ranked first for a couple of seasons as well. But as I said, the golden generation really achieved nothing at all. But I suppose that's what happens when you're hire Martinez. Sloppy there again by Belgium, losing that ball far too easy. Yeah, like the cheap seats. If you're at top, well, I'm guessing the cheap seats would be right into the gods. You probably wouldn't even be able to see the pitch because of the screen. Spain down the right hand side. Yamal being a bit quiet so far. Trevella cross there. Bellarmine. Castagna. Ball over the top there. There's going to be a foul on Castagna there. But Kevin De Bruyne, if there's one player that knows how to play against Kevin, certainly his former City midfield partner. Oh, there was a trio of them, wasn't there? De Bruyne ahead of them. Yeah, chat, if you missed him, obviously Kevin De Bruyne got a big injury last season in the Serie A, and there's been quite a lot of talk of him possibly leaving with the departure of, obviously, Antonio Conte. He come out recently in an interview, De Bruyne, just saying he was a bit surprised by the style of football, which is a bit mad. If you're signing for a Conte side, you know what you're going to get. Well, you should know as a player. But probably end up in the MLS, Kevin De Bruyne, soon. He's at that age now, isn't he? Porro, ball into the box. Almo! Big save! And it's 1-0 to Spain. And it's that man again, Fabian Ruiz. Played a crucial role in the last Euros. And 1-0. Just to start, really, tonight. But great build-up play down that right-hand side of Spain's play. Porro, ball into the box. And Fabian Ruiz, he's got an excellent knack, not just for Spain, but for Paris Saint-Germain, of arriving at the right time inside that penalty box. Porro, ball in. Almo, shot saved by the goalkeeper. Is it a poor save? Yes and no. I think the whole Belgium defence is just caught asleep there as well. Yeah, he saved it, Courtois, parried it out, but he needs more help from his centre-halves there. Sorry, chat. There we go. 1-0 Spain. Fabian Ruiz. Obviously, a tremendous footballer. Certainly has been one of the key players that has benefited of improving his game in general. Obviously, under Luis Enrique, and of course in this Spain system, really played to his strengths. Champ 1-0 Spain, and probably not a surprise really. And there is tell you what, he's broke his nose there. It looks like Cucurella absolutely whacked Castagna in the head there. Well, yeah, chat. Do you think this would be the start now? Goals starting to fly in. Yeah, just looking at that. Far too sloppy at the back there by Belgium. Dani Olmo, and then the rebound fell to Fabian Ruiz. What he thrives on, really. Still going on about that the stadium chat. Yeah, Castagna's off. So yeah, Spain, they're a bit more clever here now. They can try and get the second goal. – . . . . . – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – Oh, Gallagher gets about, doesn't he? But of course, following a lot of the City players as well, any. Spending all that tour money. Fair play to the lad. Yamal into the penalty box. Ball to the far stick, cleared by Belgium. Rodri trying to whip that ball into the far stick. Lamine Yamal on the edge of the box. That'll only be a free kick. It will be, but he just glides effortlessly through that Belgium team like it's absolutely nothing. Just such a great low centre of gravity. Just the way he just skips past players. It's remarkable. Probably didn't even know the World Cup's on, chat. Yeah, they are, Mark. But yeah, Castagne's just about on the pitch now as well. Coming on. Just favour a left footer here, Yamal. Just right central of 25 yards out of the penalty box. Yamal over there. Big save by Courtois. It's fell to Ruiz. It's just about cleared. And Doku's just put it out for the corner, lads. What are you doing? But certainly they're stepping up the pace now, Spain. Real quality starting to show. Yeah, it's not the greatest of parries there again by Courtois, but it's all about a team collective defensively. Short corner here for Spain. Rui. Almo's got a bit of space. I tell you what, that is poor by Oliver. Oliver getting in the way there. That is awful. Yeah, he's playing defensive midfield for Belgium here, Oliver. What are you doing, lads? But yeah, I think Romano just tweeted that's Ruiz's first ever World Cup goal. Fair play to the lads. Obviously, he did score in the Euros, didn't he? Fabian Ruiz had a big impact in terms of getting Spain to the final. Obviously, eventually winning the Euros against England. Banea just about offside there, but yeah, did look. Yeah, he just about handballed that, but I need to see another angle on that. But I was gonna say that was, yeah, just about his arm there. I was gonna say that was a ridiculous control, picking the ball out from 30, 40 yards in the air. Yeah, goal attempts, Spain for 6 to Belgium's 1. 3 shots on target for Spain, 0 on target for Belgium so far. It's been a rare poor outing, which we all expected from Belgium, in all honesty. Well, I did anyway. Yeah, just poor. Really poor, man. That Tielemans injury, it was always going to be difficult coming into this game against Spain, but when you've got no Tielemans either, just basically putting it on the back foot straight away even more. Cucurella down the left. Little back heel. Benea. Orzabal. I was going to say, mate, that would be one of the greatest goals I've ever seen, chat. The flicks round the corner by all the Spain players there. Orzabal and Dani Olmo. If they pulled that off, that would have been one of the greatest goals we've ever seen in football, mate. Ball was just bouncing. One touch, tiki-taka football. Just Belgium just done enough, though. Remarkable. But even here, Benea, chat, this is going to be about 6-7-0 here today, chat. How are Belgium allowing Spain to run on? There's no one in the midfield closing down Rodri or Ruiz. Got the freedom of the centre of the pitch, Spain, here this afternoon. Well, fair play to Catalara, doing his best to try and win a couple of free kicks in that, but it's a one-man mission at the minute for the Belgian forwards. Little dummy there. Yamal, Porro on the overlap down the right-hand side. Rodri made a run out wide, but Yamal, it's mad, isn't it? It's what you want. It's what you want to be watching as a football team. Full backs, bombing forwards, and everyone just going forward, man. It's actually refreshing, and we're not watching. Oh, Yamal inside the penalty box, side netting. Tell you what, tried to give the keeper the eyes there. Just like put him on the other side. He set himself like he was going to finesse that into the top left corner, but yeah, just gliding again. Doku, he's having to do a lot of work defensively, which is understandable. And he's coming up against this caliber of opposition. Kalaska. Catalera. Sorry. Doku. Needs a bit of support here. On the edge of the box. Trossard. Castagne. Ball into the box. Not the greatest of clearances there by Spain, but he's still got it. De Bruyne. Ball into the box. Catalara. 1-1. I hope he scored. He's been absolutely awful today. But first time Belgium have really stringed something together today. But Kevin De Bruyne with a lovely ball in behind down that right hand side. But it's all about that delivery from Castagne there. Looks like he's just gone 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. He needs to get that sorted. Yeah. Castagne, hopefully he's not too long off the pitch, but yeah, ball out wide, Castagne, ball in, but it's that ball by De Bruyne, the vision to find, yeah, he's going to be onside there. Castagne, ball out wide, and Calasera, the Atalanta forward, getting on the end of that. That's his bread and butter. It's what he loves, deliveries of that nature. There we go, and 1-1. Well, we knew there'd be goals today, but yeah, that was actually good football, chat. First time Belgium have really strung something together and they've scored from it, so fair play to them. And the first goal Spain have conceded in the whole of this tournament. Bit of a, you could see some reactions from some of the Spain players looking at each other going, well, has that really happened? Yeah, Chow's top quality team goal. Need to do more of that. Much more of that, though, Phil and chat. But hopefully it can give Belgium certainly the boost that they certainly do need. But yeah. I'm a bit surprised at the amount of space that Rodri's allowing. Like, De Bruyne, if you've been watching him chat the last couple of minutes, and even for that goal, it's what he's doing perfectly. A bit like, as I said, Ruiz. Obviously, De Bruyne, the later his career has gone on, he's been might be through here again. It's got to be a yellow card there, really, for Kabasi. Yeah, handball, I think it is. Yeah, yellow card for the Barcelona centre half. He's appealing, but you fell on the floor and stopped the breakaway. I was gonna say, yeah, no doubt in that. Wasn't even for the handball, it was the foul. They're tugging in the shirt, really. So, Kabasi's on the yellow. But yeah, as I was saying there, chap, just keep an eye on De Bruyne, man. His ability, yes, he's aging like a fine wine, but he's having to adapt his game, but you never lose that movement. Obviously, that 5 steps ahead of the opposition as well. His legs might leave him, but his footballing brain's not. So, but he's, they just need to keep better tabs on Kevin De Bruyne and chat Spain, and that goal that you can see was really poor defensively. Yeah. We have a game now, certainly. Vanaken. Spain going forwards. And that's going to be a foul by the keeper. There. Much needed. Don't really want to be switching off here, do you, at all? Well, I tell you what. That's a great attack and run, though, that I've just seen the replay on the offside. The onside, sorry. Yeah, it's a great... That's how you want to be as a forward or a winger as well. Having your centre forwards holders run perfectly like De Catalara did. But can't be switching off here now, Belgium. There's 20 seconds left of normal time. Pedro Porro, ball over the bar. So probably will be about 3-4 minutes added on. No, probably 5 because of the celebrations and the fouls. But yeah, there we go. Thing is, chat, if that's Lukaku, I don't think he scores that. If I'm to be honest. From what I've seen from Lukaku when he's played for Belgium as well, yes, he's got a couple of goals this tournament. Lukaku, but I think Catalara offers you a lot more. I'm saying that's why he's starting today as well, I feel. But yeah, offers you much more than what Lukaku does. Almo trying to bring that down. Michel at the back there. Needs to be, 5 minutes out on there. Needs to be getting a shout there from one of his teammates. Has to be getting a shout there. The Belgium centre half. And the big lads are going forward. Laporte, Rodri, Kabasi. Enter the penalty box. So, in swinger from Spain. Ball in. Away by De Bruyne. It's going to be another corner. Not the greatest of clearances. Done the job though. Given. Ball in. Cleared. Fabian. Good deflection there. And he's done well here. De Catalara. Oh, just missing that final ball. Unlucky, lad. But Spain have got the ball here on the counter-attack. Benea off the left. It's got Yamal on the left-hand side. Still got it, Spain. Ball into the box. And too much of a deep cross there. But just on that Belgium counter-attack before, though, chat. Excellent opportunity, really, to a good counter-attack there. Yeah, there was no way that's a reg. They can't be giving that a handball. No chance. But yeah, it was a 2-on-1 there. Just that final pass for to unleash. I think it was Doku on the counter attack as well. Big opportunity missed. If you are tuning in today, chat, if you're just coming in from work or whatnot, to coming together by 2 Spain players there. Yeah, and obviously concussion protocol. And Fabian's appealing with his teammate saying he was pushed. Let's have a little look. It's on that one. Yeah, bloody hell. Arrazabal and Dani Olmo clashing of heads there. Thankfully, both of them are up quite quick. But yeah, obviously goals from Catalara, obviously getting the equaliser for Belgium on the 41st minute. Obviously coming from behind. Obviously a Fabian Ruiz goal. Obviously for Spain, the PSG man, striking on the 30th minute, latching onto a follow in into the penalty box. A shot from Dani Olmo. Courtois parrying it. And Doku off the left-hand side. What can the City man do? A couple of step overs. Doku still got it. Off the left. Ball in over the bar. Yeah, he's just got so much potential, Doku, hasn't he? But so frustrating. But still only 24, Doku. Got plenty of years of development. Sadly, he plays for City because he's a top player, man. But long searching ball. It's going to be a foul on the Belgian man. Hopefully, Raskin there. Arrazabal not happy. Keeps on whinging to the referee. Yeah, you just put a little shove in the back. Oh, was that the lad that plays for Rangers? Fair enough. Belgium, number 6. And that is it. Half time. In what has been a bit of a surprising goal from Belgium, no chat. Like, I didn't have Belgium getting a goal tonight, but given the way they started the game, they really capitalised on their quality eventually going forward. Obviously, their only shot on target, they scored from it anyway, so fair play to Belgium. You've took the opportunity, and that's all you can do as a team. Just got to be a lot more patient, and that's certainly what they've been. But yeah, a couple of missed opportunities so far for Spain. Given all that possession and all that opportunities in and around the penalty box, it's been Belgium just not hanging on really. But like, you're looking at the statistics, Chas, at half time. Spain dominating 62% possession to Belgium's 38%. XG for Spain 1.08 to Belgium 0.18 as well. 9 total shots for Spain to Belgium's 2. Obviously, shots on target for Spain 3 to Belgium's 1. And touches in the opposition penalty area 16 for Spain and 5 for Belgium as well. But yeah, the only shot on target for Belgium has resulted in the goal, which isn't too bad. And, of course, Fabian Ruiz getting that goal and a couple of the other opportunities. But again, like, one of the shots from outside the penalty box on target for Spain was from Lamine Yamal as well. So I think the one frustration thing for us as neutrals or any Spain fans as well is I expected a bit more from Lamine Yamal, if I'm going to be honest. Is a lad of a lot of quality, but of course there's still a large second half period and possibly extra time to go into as well. So yeah, Spain just need to get Lamine Yamal on more opportunities, I feel where he can go alongside, obviously, the opposition fullbacks, get a Castagna, even switch him over to the left-hand side, as he has done on a couple of occasions, get him up against any fullback in world football, but especially his Belgium, and even the centre-halves as well. But it's, yeah, an interesting game to say the very least, chat. Obviously, Belgium playing the way they always have in big tournaments, very reserved, not going too ahead, gung-ho and ahead really. But it's going to be fascinating the second half, chat. Big up there, big up there, lad. How are we, fella? How are we, boys? Nice one for tuning in. Who do else you want to lose? Spain, maybe gets Ferran Torres. Yeah. I don't even know. Well, Barca, I think it come out today again. Is it Barca taking out another big loan? Well, it's probably normal for big football clubs to be taking off loans anyway. But yeah, Barca, of course, I think they're still cash strapped, aren't they? They need funds. Obviously, the Spotify. I think that they are still sponsors. There's the Spotify Camp Nou, or whatever it is. Other music sites are available. But yeah, so it's gonna be free advertising here, Spotify, lads. But yeah, it's Mark. So yeah, Ferran Torres mainly for Munoz, mate. The quicker we can see Munoz in obviously the preseason games, and obviously especially him coming back from an injury as well, though with this though. Hopefully he gets a couple of minutes today, Munoz, just to build that bit more fitness and a bit more rhythm going into the new season as well, because there's nothing worse than when you are injured and you haven't played too many games of football. But yeah, especially with a possible semi-final on the horizon, but need to get past the quarters this evening as well, chat. So yeah, it's going to be a big game, big second half as well. But yeah, just the movements from the whole Belgium side there. But I just love that like Kevin De Bruyne movement. It's only something subtle, but it results in so much. And even the great movements. If you watch Castellana, he starts behind Kabasi. You watch him, he holds off. He's in an offside position now. He's waiting, and then he just waits for Castagna to get on level, and then he can start making his movement towards the penalty area as well. So, such great forward attacking play. Anyway, really enjoyed that. Because yeah, it's something simple though. Like you're looking at Kevin De Bruyne, but even to Catalara as well, just waiting for the right opportunity for him. Remember Daniel Sud speaking about that last season as well, the strikers, and just waiting there, waiting for the passage of play to really move up high up the pitch. The striker doesn't really need to do too much as long as you are in that standing position, even if you are in offside position, but just waiting those extra 2-3 seconds just to wait for that ball. I know, I'll say all he's got to do to Catalara, but it's still great work. He's in that position, so all he has to do is just time the header and time the slight movement forward towards the ball to get that goal as well. But yeah, if you've not seen that goal from Belgium, channel, it's a really good one. And Spain have had a couple of good passes of play on the edge of the box. I think there was that opportunity where, yeah, would have been, as I said in the commentary, would have been one of the greatest goals I've ever seen. Like the bloody ball was getting a typical Spain tiki-taka goal. It nearly ended up in the back of the net, but yeah, thankfully for Belgium, they got enough bodies on the line to stop it. But yeah, Dani Olmo and Oyarzabal were taking the mickey, to say the least. Anyway, it was fantastic football. But yeah, I think. So yeah, the result in Spain to go long, but it's fascinating. I think was Spain setting up, good analysis here. I think it's from Rooney giving it as well on the BBC. But yeah, just saying that the space there in behind there was about little give and go. But yeah, Belgium really high press in terms of the positional play. Kevin De Bruyne, Vanaken and Raskin in terms of the trio in midfield. Yeah, just large spaces there, and we said that at the beginning of the game, didn't we, chat? Well, we identified that the large spaces at the beginning of the game, maybe Spain might be kicking themselves come at the end of the game tonight. But yeah, there was a good 15-25 minute spell where Spain could have drove a tank through the middle of that team. Like, there was so acres of space, But fair play to Belgium. They eventually got back into space, and obviously with the goal, that just allowed them just to sit a bit more, ever so slightly more deeper. But obviously the Spain analysis side, coaches as well at half time now will be identifying those spaces. They'll be telling them, right, there's the spaces, there's the freeze frames, there's the passages of play where you've not made that final ball. You need to be doing that much better as well. So, yeah, it's up to the analysis team. Spain is going, right, lads, you've had these passages of play. Here's what's worked, here's what hasn't. But there's many opportunities there for Spain to switch it up a lot more quicker than they are currently doing, and I think they will get a lot more joy than certainly Spain than they've had in the opening 45. But it's that bench that's quite frightening for me, chat, for Spain. Got so many great options. But I'll tell you, if they can hold on here, Belgium, to the back end of this game and maybe do what they've done in the first half, you scammed the goal, didn't he? Yes, it's great movement, but you scammed the goal. One shot on target. The only shot on target for Belgium they've scored from, but that's the harsh reality of attacking football and defensive football as well. Like, fair play to lads. That's what they've done the job anyway. But if you're Spain manager or Spain players, you're looking at each other at half time going, lads, what are we doing? We've done so well and we just switched off, but that's football, isn't it? So the beauty of football sometimes. But yeah, chat, how do you feel? That's why I've kind of enjoyed watching the World Cup though, chat, in terms of going into the new season. We've just become, I know when I've been watching the World Cup, it's just been refreshing. And we know the World Cup games, it's not like the Premier League. There's so much more space from an international point of view, in terms of teams not sitting behind the ball, unless obviously it's been the odd couple of games here and there, but the large majority of the big teams, like, there's so much space for all of them in terms of space to attack. You're looking at Yamal, looking at Mbappe, Desiree Doué, and the big teams like even Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham as well. But it's going to be annoying when 10 weeks later when we're watching Liverpool, but it's a whole, I suppose it's mainly the style of play in the Premier League I don't really like, but but at the end of the day, we're not going to have it, I'm saying not going to have it our way in terms of teams that don't, of course, sit behind the ball against Liverpool. But yeah, it is refreshing to see open games of football like it used to be. Like, the top players are really stepping up to the level now. Obviously the amount of goals that the top players have had. But yeah, it's going to be roles reversal. Defensive football in the Premier League. Yeah, but it's up to Liverpool, City and Arsenal to break that down, and even Chelsea now with Xabi Alonso. It's going to be interesting. Belgium held out as well. Could have been Mr. C, but sat in deep defensively, switched on. But Thibaut Courtois, all chat. I think when he analysed the Belgium staff, analysed a couple of that, especially the goal that they conceded, needs more help from the centre halves though. Obviously with the shots that Spain will have in the second half, or possibly extra time as well, if they're peppering his goal, he needs his centre halves a lot more active and alert in front of him, and even in the midfielders as well, just tracking the runner, because that's certainly what he didn't do, tracking the runner of Fabian Ruiz as well. He's an expert at doing that. So, yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, Vanaken, all the other lads as well, and Raskin in the midfield. The Rangers, man, got to be tracking your man, especially at this elite level of football. Just simple concentration. Belgium, although, so yeah, you never know. The next World Cup needs to be built around Dorgu. Is he Belgium? Jas? Is he is that the United Dorgu? Is he Belgium? Or am I completely getting that wrong? Or do you mean Doku, Phil? Doku or Patrick Dorgu, Man United? Let us know there, Phil. I'm guessing you mean Doku, but yeah. Is Dorgu? Is the Man United fella Dorgu? Is he Belgium as well? I know he's injured. Sorry, chat. I really should know that anyway, but Dorgu. Is he Belgium? No, he's Danish. Yeah, don't know why, but yeah, don't worry there. But yeah, I know you meant it. So yeah, I was gonna say. You said Dogu there. I was like, thank God he's not. He's not Belgium from Belgium, but yeah, Doku, all good lad. Yeah, as I just said there, I think Doku, 24 now, and so the next World Cup comes round, maybe 27, 28. But yeah, he's everyone remembers Doku, don't we? Remember in the last World Cup where I think it was made some cameo appearances for Belgium, and everyone was going, bloody hell, this lad's quick, isn't he? Like, it's just absolutely rapid. He still is, but everyone's going, bloody hell. Well, sadly, he went to Manchester City. It would have been a very interesting sign for Liverpool anyway, but yeah, he's a good player, very good player, and especially when you've got that pace on the counter attack as well, though, Chas. Absolutely frightening for the opposition as well, and yeah, and he gets away with kung fu kicking his opposition teams as well. That Maka one. Still can't believe that wasn't a penalty against us. All good, Phil. All good. I know what you meant, mate. It was just me being silly. Yeah, I was gonna say. I should have known who you meant anyway. Like, all good. Anyone watched Sinner versus Alexander in the Wimbledon final? I haven't watched tennis in absolutely donkeys. I know as Djokovic even. I think I checked. He's like ranked 9th in the world now. What a player! What a tennis player Djokovic was. But the younger guards in tennis have stepped up now, haven't they? You have to tell me to name 5 tennis players now. I wouldn't even, like, the current top 10. I wouldn't even have a clue. Sinner and Sound, yeah, that's easy because I think he's ranked number 1. But the other lads will never Scooby-Doo it. Yeah, it's so good, lad. And just know me with me major dyslexia, lad. Yeah. Even like 3 words in that, but chat. Yeah, but chat, as I said, who are you, if Spain do progress, and it's a big if, because obviously the game's still in the balance, but, or even, chat, if Belgium do go through, can anyone beat that French side? It's going to have to be some going, really, innit? But it's going to be a fascinating second half, chat, as we said. The analytical lads at half time would have went through both teams, the goods, the negatives in terms of what has worked for both teams, little passes of play where Kevin De Bruyne needs to be as well. But as I said, Spain analytical departments have picked out some of the key moments that we see in that first half. Just like so much space for them to attack. But time will tell. Well, chat, if you are new around here, make sure you hit that follow button as well. Hit that subscribe button as well. You're absolute legends. Yes, we are a Liverpool channel, but don't be worrying. There'll be so much more Liverpool content when the World Cup's over anyway. It'll be chock-a-blocker Liverpool shows every single day. Chat, so get ready for them as well. Looking forward to them. Waiting for that big, massive countdown on the big telly. On the in Los Angeles. So I'll say LA, that's it. They're going to cost an absolute fortune. Wonder how many hospitality boxes you got in there. Certainly more than Anfield. Well, Anfield's catching up anyway. Yeah. Maybe we just throwing cocktail seats. I think we all call them anyway. The posh seats. Oh, there we go. Nice. Right, we are going to be underway for the second half here, and we are. So game on. Belgium kicking off. So Belgium shooting from right to left, and Spain attacking from left to right. Yeah, seeing that. Not see how I was 114th seed, got into the Wimbledon semi-final. Fair play to the lad. That would have boosted him. He'll probably be in like the top 50 now, wouldn't he? You expect, given getting all the way to the semis, that'd do him the world of good. Arthur Ferry. Cucurella, foul. But yeah, fair play to the lad. But yeah, Cucurella with a foul. It's an awful foul there. But yeah, let's see. No more days of obviously Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic now. Chat was Djokovic probably the greatest ever tennis player that I've ever seen anyway. Well, I suppose, no, Federer was good, Nadal, but where's he ranked for you? But chat, don't worry. Goal kick. Goal kick for Spain here. I tell you, Belgium really pressing quite high there. It's risky for Spain. Dani Olmo's been brought down there. Here's a foul. Gotta be careful that they don't get counter-attacked here. Quick one there. Comfortable for Simon, but fair play to Belgium. They come off. All guns blazing. 2 minutes in, but nothing too big major. Couple of flat crosses into the box, but nothing too dangerous. Spain, Dani Olmo. Vanaken's not. So you didn't get that ball through here. Dani Olmo's through on goal. If you can find him. Spain. But yet again, he was through. Just need a little give and go. Ball in. Yamal in behind. Yamal, big save by Courtois. Would have been offside anyway, but Courtois didn't know too much of it. Come off his line so quick there. Reads the game phenomenally well. Real Madrid man. Yeah, he was a good yard or two offside, but even still, the flag had not gone up there. Quickly off his line. It's a good run by Yamal. Just needs to wait that split second. Or as everyone says at Anfield, oh, they turned on the speakers. No, we've just actually got a good atmosphere, lads. And so, ball forward here for Spain. Dani Olmo. I'll tell you what, second half of Belgium really much improved. Whether he can keep up his consistency the later the game goes on, we'll find out. Kevin De Bruyne. Putting on out anyway. Kevin De Bruyne. Ball down the right. Doku. Can he get a corner out of that? He has done. He's done well there, the City man, down that right-hand flank. Laporte, he's complaining about a foul, but nothing in that, I didn't feel anyway. Thought that was a fair enough challenge by both of them. And Laporte, he got him in a headlock there, lad. Chat and wham him. So it's going to be a outswinger, sorry. For Belgium. Kevin De Bruyne. Ball in. Ball crossed in, cleared. And there's going to be a foul by one of the Belgian players. So look at that. Yeah, there's a foul by Raskin there, bringing him down. And Goy. Good defending by the Belgium centre half. Little give and go. Cucurella. Bayene. Yamal. Off the right hand side. Lamine Yamal. Rodri. To Belgium. First real proper attack for Spain in the second half. It's been all Belgium since we've kicked off. Yamal. Little give and go. Little dummy by Cucurella. Left to Fabian Ruiz. It's fell to Cucurella. There'll be a corner for Spain. Took a deflection off Michel. Just got a foot on that to just deflect it wide. Yeah, good defending. Good defending by Belgium's number 4. Ball into the box. To Spain. Dani Olmo. Over the bar. It's not the greatest of finishes, that. Leaning back too much. It's going to be a goal kick for Belgium. And Ferran Torres is coming on here, chat. Who was it? Was that mentioned? Ferran Torres. Was it Aristo? Aristo, would you take... I've not seen too much of Ferran Torres since he's left the Premier League, mate. In all honesty. Do you think he would be a good option for Liverpool? I've not seen too much of him, mate, so... Fair enough. Fabian Ruiz down the left-hand side. Cucurella. Ball to find, trying to find too much pace on that for Fabian Ruiz. Yeah. Too much of a forward-thinking ball there. Sorry, just yeah. De Bruyne, ball forward. Little give and go. Doku, side net, and I thought that was in. Again, Belgium. Great football again by Belgium. Really growing into this game, big time. Really growing into the game. It's been much better. Little gives and goes. We are on the replay there. De Kuiper. Be disappointed that he hasn't got that at least on target. And Ferran Torres is coming on here, chat. Spain aren't happy with Sutton. Bayern is coming off and Fabian Ruiz coming off. Obviously Pedri and Ferran Torres coming on here. So Yamal off the right. Pedri. There we go. 16 goals, 2 assists in La Liga, and some versatility. 4 games is... Oh, fair enough, mate. I'll have to have a little look more of him, mate, anyway. Obviously, I didn't think he did too bad in the Premier League when he was at City. He was only in the Prem, wasn't he? He was like a year or so. But, yeah. If the... it'd be interesting, mate. Good shout, that, mate. I hadn't actually thought of Ferran Torres, but... How old is he? Ferran Torres? Is he like 27, 28 now? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I've got him in front of me. He is, 26. So, yeah, coming into his prime years, isn't he? So, ball to the far stick for Spain. Too much of a deep cross. Going to be a goal kick for Thibaut Courtois. Yeah. Yeah, food too, wasn't it? Don't be talking about food, Mark. You don't make all of us hungry deals. Certainly me. Because I'm a... yeah. I suppose, obviously, yes, it's a lot of money, but it's a proper... I'm guessing it's like proper... Very expensive, but... Like the food that you get. Everyone that says that goes to America, like the food portions of that are like... You get proper value. It's not like when you're eating in the UK. You get proper value for money anyway. In the States. Ball to the far side. Punch by Courtois. It's an interesting ball in down that right hand flank by Spain. Very evenly balanced here at the minute. It's been a great game, even if it is still 1-1. Pedri out. Rodri. Ball down the right. Pedri, little give and go. Just gliding. Trying to get through there, but Doku there. Got to be a yellow card for Yamal. Has to be a yellow card. Oliver, is he not getting the cards out? Fair play. Well, I'll say fair play to Oliver, but he's not got the cards out that right. Well, if not any so far tonight. He's not brandished the yellow card. Bloody hell's Witzel coming on? He's about 50. Witzel. Experienced. Used to be a defensive midfielder. But he's transitioned to a centre half nowadays, hasn't he? Obviously former... Is he still a Borussia Dortmund? Or he used to be former Borussia Dortmund. I think he used to play for Anderlecht as well. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, played for Girona, Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, Zenit St. Petersburg and Benfica. I know Standard Liège used to play for Belgium. Yeah, he's been around the place. I think he's a free agent as well, though, chat. Trossard coming off to a rapturous applause. Yeah, he's 37 now, Witzel. But a good outing by Trossard. Vanaken. Lukaku coming on. And the Kuiper coming off. Is that the lad everyone's been raving about, the Belgium lads? Hang on. Not the same fella. Club Bruges. Says as well. Spain. Shot on target. Yamal. Parry by Courtois. Doesn't need too much of an invitation there. Lamine Yamal to have a pop shot. Can't be allowing that to continue. Yeah. I was impressed when he was in the Premier League. Doku on the counter-attack here. Speaking of former... Oh, good ball here. Lukaku's in the penalty box. Is that handball? That's sure got to be handball for Spain. Kevin De Bruyne shot on target. But the Belgian players are demonstrating, sorry. Bloody hell, put my teeth in. Oh, it hits his arm there, Rodri, but I tell you what. Yeah. Big save by Courtois. Sure, got to be checking and they've said no penalty for Belgium. Got away with that, Rodri. Lucky. That he got away with that opportunity of a but Rodri in his own penalty box, but it's going to be a corner now for Spain. Another in-swinger. The game is picking up a lot more quick of a pace for both sides now, chat. Who's going to be the next team that flinches? Porto. Ball to the left-hand side now. Ferran Torres off the left-hand flank. Trying to leave it to Pedri. Yamal. Intercepted by Raskan. Dani Olmo is going to be a foul on Dani Olmo. And a little bit of a breather for both teams here. Yeah, so let's make those substitutions here, chat. Alright, the keeper's gone off. Keys is coming on. Oh, Keys is on. Witzel. Ball forwards. It's going to be a goal kick for Belgium. Great defending there by Keys. Trossard's come off there. Certainly going to provide that extra goal threat that certainly Belgium have lacked in terms of getting that extra man up front. Looks like Teketelara has gone to that right hand side of that Belgium attack. Pedri scanning the pitch as he always does. Done well there to find Roosevelt. Bit of space drifting off the edge of the box. Oh, lovely ball by Olmo to whip it round the corner. Ferran Torres bouncing off a couple of challenges. Lamine Yamal. I tell you, it's not. And Doku. Oh, he's lucky there, Doku. The Spain player's going ballistic. And I'll tell you what, fair play to them. I understand why. That ball ricocheted. Doku. Oh, yeah. That's a great dive. Get Doku in the Olympics there. Win gold medal for that. In the diving. And Courtois might be down here, injured. Tell you what, that's going to be a big injury. I think, yeah, he's done his He's done his... Yeah, it's a big... Yeah, thigh injury, so the goalkeeper coming on here for Belgium. You'd expect Lemens to come on, the Manchester United goalkeeper. But he's been a big player for Belgium. Surely you'd do your hydration break now, wouldn't you? Like, hydration break now and then just change the timing of it. But yeah, Courtois, a couple of big saves today. Oh yeah, I was going to say, hydration break now. Makes sense because Courtois down. Yeah, it's getting a lot more open now, chats. Yeah, Ferran Torres has come on. Let me just make that sub there, chats. Apologies. Spain. Oh, Torres is on. That's on them. So there we go, chat. Is Munoz there? Go ahead, lad. Doesn't look like he'll be coming on anytime soon at the minute for Spain. But yeah, hydration break at the minute. Oh, Ozan. Big up there, lad. Hope you're not being too busy in work today, bud. But, yeah. Obviously, we've had the... Michael Edwards leaving his FSG role anyway, bud. Obviously, it's quite different from his Liverpool role, but obviously, because the second club thing isn't happening by the looks of it now. Yeah, Ozan, just check out the video we've done today, mate, but just check out, obviously, the quotes from Mike Gordon as well in terms of a goodbye, and obviously Edwards said a goodbye and some good words of parting words as well. So, yeah, Ozan, Michael Edwards has departed Liverpool. Or, he's departed FSG anyway, but yeah. And Richard Hughes will be departing Liverpool soon at the end of his contract as well. Unless there's some miraculous sign of a new deal, that probably looks like it won't happen, but yeah, Ozan. But yeah, Ozan, you're missing it's a good game. Obviously, a goal from Fabian Ruiz in the first half, and obviously De Ketelare obviously getting the equaliser as well. Yeah, they're all good, lad. All Arsenal players are benched. Hang on, is that a point? Let's have a little look. The Swines. Yeah, of course, yeah. Arteta's probably being on the blower. Get me players off. Yeah, David Raya. Yeah, he's on the bench as well, of course. Good spot that is still. I haven't even took to that one. Oh, Courtois had the magic sponge. He's fine. There we go. The magic sponge. Lemens just got a bit too excited coming on there. He was like, "Oh, I'm not going to be getting on." No chance, lads. Sit back down. But 20 big crucial minutes for both teams here. Cucurella. This is certainly what Belgium's brought to Cucurella, born to the box. Ferran Torres over the bar. Was offside though, Cucurella. Just gone a bit too ahead of the play. Oh, now he's coming on now. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, Courtois actually coming off. So, sorry, Courtois. I thought you were fine. But, yeah. Sorry to... And I think he knows his tournament's over. Yeah, he's devastated. I'm not surprised. What a goalkeeper he's been. Yeah, it's alright though, chat. Looks like he is injured. I'm a bit surprised why they let him go back out there and play though. Like, make the injury worse. Just get an ice pack on that and like try and prevent it or improve it. But I suppose when the muscles are gone, they're gone. But it's just... But yeah, Lemens is coming on here, chat. And that's not exactly what Belgium wanted either. One less substitution for Belgium to make. So as he's come on, you've got Luca Bacchio. We're not done, bad looks it, we're not going to get Fernandez Pardo coming on, chat. Sadly. Hopefully he comes on. Because I haven't seen too much of him, but... he's not been too bad, mate. I think they've defended him really well, but I mean, it's not just being Yamal though, buds. It's just the players round him. But watch Yamal score here, Ozan, after you said that. Yamal is Yamal, and he can just turn the game on a flip of its head, just with one run and just one movement, and just bend into the top corner. Ferran Torres, Yamal off the right. He needs to get his head up. Yeah, so Lemens, chat. I do as much as he plays for Man United, but he's a good goalkeeper. Lemens, chat. I think United have got a very solid goalkeeper, really good. Sadly, for them. The men's on for Belgium. Dani Olmo, little ball in behind there, couldn't quite get the ball through. Cucurella, go ahead, lads. Lamine Yamal. Little dummy by Ferran Torres. It's cleared by Macau. So dealing with that. He's been a bit of a nuisance since he's come on, though, chat. Torres. He's been at least trying to make those forward attacking runs, but Dani Olmo. Ball to the right hand side. Yamal hasn't had too much to go off there, but he tried to get a snapshot off. Probably wasn't the right idea for them, but Spain have still got possession though. Mark's saying here. It's mad, down there. It's like it sounds like the TARDIS scouts, isn't it? What's the hell? Ball down the ice. Oh, on Spain. Need to be moving it quicker. And there we go. I was about inside the penalty box. Got a couple of options ahead of him. It's fell to Yamal. Belgium. Very resolutely. I'd say Spain, mate, but don't... I know I wrote Belgium off before the ball was even kicked today, chat, and just need one more attack like they did have in the first half, and just really capitalising on it. And yeah, Spain have been weird today, very strange, not like the Spain that we've seen over down the years anyway. 70,000. Oh, so it's not too... Yeah. Liverpool's a bigger stadium, is it? Fair enough. I think it's the running track that makes this ground look huge. Or whatever, not a running track, but the space between the advertising hoardings and the stands. Lamine Yamal. Little back heel. Pedro Porro, not the greatest of crosses there. Opportunity for Belgium to counter. Doku, he's away here. Down the left, needs a bit more support. He's done well there, Doku. Much better. That's going to be a foul on Raskin. And it is. The Rangers man brought down there. But that's excellent build-up play. Need to do much more than that. More of that. Oh, sounds. Yeah. As Phil was saying, France will definitely beat. Yeah. All day. But yeah, it's going to be a big injury. If Belgium are to progress tonight, chat. As we've seen with Real Madrid down the years when he's come up against us, he can be a nuisance for any team he comes up against. But yeah, I think that might be his tournament over. Courtois with his injury wasn't happy coming off. $13 minutes left to go yet. Spain need to produce on both Belgium as well, but certainly Spain being very underwhelming so far tonight. Everton that they've thrown at Belgium, apart from obviously the goal, they've dealt with the large majority of it. Merino. Probably Merino, is it? Merino needs to be coming on as well. That's the Arsenal player. Let's see how many subs we got left. Spain have only made 2. So Merino, obviously the Arsenal midfielder, come on in the last game. In the last 16, made a big impact. Got the winner in that game. Ferran Torres, little give and go. Just lacking that final ball to find Lamine Yamal. Yeah. And Pedro Porro, furious. But I'll be a bit surprised. I'm intrigued to see where Nico Williams coming on. Oh, game changer, chat. Game changer. Has he been injured, chat, this tournament? Nico Williams. I'm guessing he has, because you haven't seen him too much this tournament, but him and Lamine Yamal were madness in the last Euros, weren't they? So deadly on the wings. So Nico Williams on chat. Certainly not too bad of a substitution to bring on at all, is it? Nico Williams. Too much on that one. So 10 minutes left to go here, chat. Oh, we're going to be getting a winner. Yeah. Is that Cameron Diaz? I don't even... No, it's not Cameron Diaz. Some celebrity. Chat, who understands? I haven't even got a clue who that was. Cameraman showing us like we should know. Oh, yeah. It's Paula. Hi, De Bruyne. Oh, Roseanne. Yeah, it's but good luck for anyone trying to pay Nico Williams' wages, though, chat. 75 million plus his wages. If no one's not aware, obviously the Basque region clubs especially Athletic Bilbao. Like, because they don't pay an outlay on obviously transfer fees, the only money they pay is obviously developing them in their own youth academy. So the money they save, it goes well on. Like, I think he's on like 300, 400 grand a week, isn't he? Nico Williams. So, and you understand why he probably doesn't want to leave, because that is crazy money, man. Spain on the edge of the box. Scouts, no way, that was Madonna. Says a lot about Spain one more, but Spain going forward here. Dani Olmo. Down the right. Yeah, there's just no way that was Madonna chatting the crowds. Not having it. It's going to be a goal kick for Belgium. Lemens hasn't had much since he's come on to do and between the sticks. Salamaca's coming on. Where's Pardo? Get him on. Obviously, if you go into extra time, chat, you get an extra sub, don't you? But it's mad in it in football now. Like, you only get a set amount of subs that you can make. Obviously, that you can stop the game, which is mad. I suppose it's understandable. You got some teams just trying to waste time and making like 5 separate substitutions. Oh, Lamine Yamal inside the penalty box. Just done enough there, Keys. It's great defending there by the Belgian fullback. Lamine Yamal looked like for a split second he was in there, but he tracked back really well there. Made up that ground. Wasn't the greatest of touches by Lamine. Oh, what Simon's doing here? He's off his line. And Rodri, he's screaming at his goalkeeper there. A crucial interception. Right, so he struck the flag up and then what's the lino doing? Come on, man. Daz, how are we, mate? Hope you're well, buds. Nice one for tuning in, matey. But yeah. But yeah, Mark. He's a good player, Mark, isn't he? But he's will certainly not just the 75 million you'd be paying. You'd be paying a big wage packet if he actually did decide to leave, whoever that is. But a bit like his brother, I don't think his brother's ever left Bilbao, has he? Athletic Club. And that's going to be referee's finally got his yellow cards out. He's found them. First yellow card of the day. It's gone to Kevin De Bruyne. Oh yeah, that's a bang on yellow. Yeah, Ferran Torres. Yeah, Mark, all day. He's well and truly. He's on probably double what Cody's on. I know probably a lot of guesswork going on for me, but yeah, I know. But from what I've listened to a lot of Spanish journalists and a lot of people when you spoke about Nico Williams, yeah, Mark, I think he'll be on double what Cody's on. Easy. So, Dani Olmo coming off. Where's Munoz? No, yeah, no Munoz. Mikel Merino come on and got the winner in the last 16 game. Can he do it tonight? Probably. He'll probably be off a corner as well. But yeah, 2 more substitutions there as well. Ferran Torres. So they got all the attackers on here, Spain. Ball into the box. Looking for Merino. It's such it's so effective, but it's just horrible football, isn't it? They just brought him on. The first thing they do is just spam across. Oh, Nico Williams. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's a lovely ball to find. Lamine Yamal as well. But yeah, the plan is clear. Get the ball out wide and just spam across to Merino. Yeah, he's playing up front now. He's the more central player now. Nico Williams off the left. Got to be careful here, Spain, that they don't get done on a counter-attack. Lukaku needs to be doing much better. You're fresh, Romelu. You've come on. Your team needs you. Work hard, lads. Needs to be closing down. Can't be walking back. Can't be walking back. Especially with Kevin De Bruyne coming off as well. You've got Salamakers. Because there's going to be a wave of Spain attacks the next 5-6 minutes here now. You'd expect. Kabasi! Le Mans! Oh, that is awful goalkeeping. And it's 2-1. He scammed the goal again, Merino. It's not a... Oh, no, I think it was Nico Williams, sorry, chat. Both of them went to the ball. But Le Mans, awful goalkeeping. Here's me giving his plaudits. But the United goalkeeper gives Spain an absolute gift. And it is Merino doing his Matador celebration. He just finds a way, doesn't he? Finds a way, but it was a Kabasi strike from 35 yards out that forced the ricochet. But, yeah. Good thing that we've got the win in here, chat. My voice is going. Not great. But, yeah, that is awful goalkeeping. Wow. Le Mans. That's Sunday League stuff, that. Fair play. Yeah, Nico Williams closing down the ball, but it was Merino getting the last touch on that little toe poke finish in a bit, lads. Spain 2-1. Yeah. But he scammed another goal. But he's got that knack, hasn't he? But yeah, Spain, France. Yeah, but fair play. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, but he should be doing much better than that. Big error. And you certainly can't be making an error that big in a quarter-final and not expect to be punished. But fair play. I know he want to say he's Mikel Merino. Oh, sorry there, chat. Why is that not updated? So it is 2-1. Chat. Belgium have got to go at it now. Got to really just throw everything at them. But even the subs, though, chat, I think the Belgium man has absolutely bottled it in terms of even Lukaku coming on, not at that desired impact, really. Really poor. Seven minutes. So 7 minutes for Belgium to try and salvage their World Cup hopes. But they threw the kitchen sink at it, chat, didn't they? Spain had so many attackers, even Merino. Yes, he's technically a midfielder, but he does like to go up front, doesn't he? For Arsenal and for Spain. And has a canny knack of getting a goal. Doku. It's going to be handball for Doku. And Spain happy to slow that game down now. Yeah, so fair play to the lads, isn't he? Fair play. It is an art form, chat. It is an art form. Him just arriving at the right time at the right moments. Just surprised it wasn't a header. I think we all were. If you are tuning in, chat, it was a ricochet, obviously a parry from Manchester United's goalkeeper, Lamens. But Unai Simon into the box. Oh, where's Lukaku? I tell you what, he's got away with that. Salamaca's done so well to round Simmons. But Lukaku's at the far stick. Why is he so wide on that passage of play? Go and attack the ball. Big opportunity missed. And it's sloppy here by Pedri. Got to be careful here, Spain, that they don't leave themselves wide open at the back. But that's what happens when they've got so many men forwards. You've got so many players forwards in an attacking sense, Spain, that they've brought on. There should be space for Belgium to get at them. Should. Yeah, Laporte, yellow card. But yeah, got away with that big time, didn't he there, Scouse Simmons? In no man's land. The Spain goalkeeper is the one. Belgium ball into the box. Oh, it's possible breakaway here for Spain. It's a 4-on-2 for Spain. And it's an awful pass by Pedri, and he apologises. It was a 4-on-2. Should have been a 3-1, that. That was the game there. But massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight. So we'll be live tomorrow. Hopefully have a bit more news to speak about as well in regards to Liverpool. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, emotional. Obviously his final last hurrah for the Belgium side. I'll just go to the show. At every level of football, really, you need quality between the sticks. Well, still time. 3 minutes left to go for Belgium to get back into this game. If they're clever enough. Don't be giving Spain any sloppy bits of possession. Don't be giving fouls away of that nature as well by Witsel. It's a silly yellow card. So it plays into exactly what Spain wants. Slowing down the game. And even his own teammates fixing his hair there. I tell you what, that might get VAR, that chat. I tell you what, that should be a red card for Witsel. It's an awful challenge on Rodri. On his ankle. I'll tell you what, he's got away with that Witsel. Lucky. What's Simmons doing here? What's Simmons doing? He's put it out for a throw-in. Spain fans and players are going berserk. Both goalies having a bit of a howler at the minute. Oh, Lukaku nearly got on the end of that. And from his reaction, he knows. Lamine Yamal's trying to Cruyff turn. Why is the referee getting in the way here, man? That's it. Raskan, ball into the box. Simons has dropped it. And he did. He headed it out to Lukaku, out with the goalkeeper's hands. It looks like, yeah, was a foul on the goalie. It'll be interesting to see a second angle on that anyway. yeah, says a lot about Belgium's squad depth. Yeah, he said his arm. That would have been a foul anyway if that ends up in the back of the net. So, a minute left for Belgium. The end of the golden generation well and truly now. Belgium need to find a way of, firstly and foremost, getting a much better manager. The years wasted, I feel, of Martinez managing this Belgium side. Cucurella, Le Mans doing what he should have done for the second Spain goal there, collecting that. Yeah. He could catch that one though, couldn't he? Nico Williams. And certainly Munoz, from our point of view, chat, certainly won't be getting any game time, especially if Nico Williams is back to full fitness. Pedro Porro's done well there, born to the box, cleared, and that should be full time here. And it is. And that is full time. Spain made very hard work of it tonight, but certainly we're given a huge gift in the second half. An awful save, an awful parry inside his penalty box, the Manchester United goalkeeper. But of course, a very costly error has put at the end of the golden generation for Belgium as well, though, chats. They will need to rebuild, restructure. Obviously, there's a lot of young talent coming through. Obviously, look at a lot of the. I'll just quickly look at some of the bench and as well some of the players. You look at the side that Belgium did field this evening. You're looking at Doku, probably will be 27, 28 at the next World Cup. The last World Cup of Kevin De Bruyne. Certainly the last World Cup for Witsel. You've got certainly Castagna as well. Courtois. How old is he? Yeah, he'll be 38, Thibaut Courtois. The next World Cup that rolls round. Probably got one more World Cup in him last. But yeah, again, you're looking at that. Like Lukaku, his final World Cup, you'd expect. Yeah, but just needs to go again, Belgium. I need to find a way. But congratulations to Spain, no chance. Congratulations to them. Mikel Merino coming on again like he did in the last 16, getting the winner in that game, and he certainly got the winner tonight. Read the passage of play, read that he anticipated it perfectly, and it was an outstanding strike, just the way in which he timed his run. But yeah, chat, it's been another great World Cup watch-along chat. Massive thank you everyone who's tuned in. Hope you have enjoyed it. And yeah, we are getting closer to the conclusion of the World Cup in the United States, Canada, and of course Mexico. But chat, see you again for the game tomorrow. Be interesting. We do get an upset from Norway anyway. But chat, as I said, we'll be here tomorrow morning. And obviously he's talking about Liverpool transfer news, general news as well. And if anything news relating breaks regarding Liverpool, we'll be here as we quickly possibly can as well. But chat, have a lovely rest of your evening. Everyone, a massive thank you to everyone that did tune in tonight. Absolute legends. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And I'll see you tomorrow evening as well. As I said, hit that subscribe button if you are new. And yeah, Reds. Or any Spain fans or Belgium fans, enjoy the rest of your evening. But yeah, congratulations, Spain. We've got the semi-final that us football fans, neutrals, certainly have been looking forward to. So it's going to be Spain versus France in the first semi-final. But we've got the next two fixtures certainly to decide who is going to be in the other side of the draw as well. What are we chatting here, Mark? Obviously with Norway, yeah, there we go. Should be a good one tomorrow, chat. Erling Haaland, let's see if you can put any of the lads on the backside and score a couple of goals tomorrow night. But we'll find out. Anyway, should be a good game. But a bit similar like tonight, we had a lot of Premier League players going up alongside each other, or ex-Premier League players. So obviously, hence why Oliver was in charge of this. But chat, see you later. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a fantastic rest of your evening or morning, wherever you are watching. Cheers, lads. Thank you.